Today, I'm still here at Fort Loudoun State Park in eastern Tennessee learning some awesome 1750s history. And right now there's a reenactor that's pretending to be a trapper, and I'm gonna go learn some cool history from him. Let's go.
What I have laid out on the table here are the things that I would have as a trapper. The fort here would be the center for trade on this side of the river. As a trapper, I would make my living by catching, snaring different types of fur-bearing animals, rabbits, skunks, raccoons. The big thing was beaver, of course, because they liked the top hats in Britain and they were made from beaver. So I would bring my furs tanned and ready to go to the fort so that I could trade for the things that I couldn't make myself. Now, I made the knife, I made the turkey call, I made the sheath for the things, I made my possible bag. But things like the tin cup, I'd have to get that from a tinsmith. I might get black powder here at the fort. I might get British flints, English flints. They're particularly nice, although I could probably make my own. Shoes might be something I would trade for. Pretty much everything else I would do on my own. You're welcome to pick up and touch. Just know that the knives and the tomahawk are sharp, and if you cut yourself, the surgeon likes to amputate. What is that thing in your hand? If you'll bring that over to me, I'll show you what that is. Well, this, I was actually talking about the white piece there. This is for cleaning the pistol. It's a loading and cleaning tool, so it's got a piece where I can screw in a jag. Actually, if you got a ball stuck down in the barrel in these things, they're a real pain to get out. So there's actually a piece that goes in here and has a screw on the end of it. You can screw into the ball and pull it out. But let me have that white piece over there. Do you know what that is?
A little flute or something?
Well, it is in a sense. This is actually wing bone parts from a turkey.
Oh.
And I've taken them and sinewed them together, and I use it as a turkey call.
Oh.
You don't blow on it, you actually suck in on it.
Sounds like turkey. That's cool. That's cool.
That's my turkey
The
call.
turkey call. Yeah, turkey.
That is actually a powder flask. So it's a little more modern. When the British soldiers fire their flintlock, they take a paper cartridge out and they bite the end off. As a soldier, colonial or British, you had to have at least 2 teeth because you had to be able to bite that paper off, and you put a little powder in here. Well, I have a little powder flask that drops just a little powder in there. And so firing this would require a little powder in the pan, and then you put your powder down the barrel. Now I have a hunting firearm. This isn't a military weapon. So it's rifled so that when I put a piece of cloth on it and press my ball in and cut it off, the patch will pick up the rifle, and when you fire it, it spins the ball. So with this, I could shoot a deer at 150 yards. Now you watch these soldiers come out, they've got Brown Bess smoothbore muskets. So what they basically have is a 75 caliber flintlock shotgun. If you talk to the soldiers, they like to shoot at 50 yards in. They actually prefer to be 30 yards. When they load their paper cartridge, they wouldn't have one 75 caliber ball. They might have as many as 3 with 9 buckshot. So you line 100 of them up in line, and they all fire at once. They're not shooting 100 projectiles, they're shooting over 1,000.
Oh, yeah.
And they're shooting at 30 yards. Pretty devastating.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, am out in the woods by myself. If I run into a band of Cherokee or French, I'd rather shoot at them at 150 yards and run high.
Right.
Now, you want to come on this side to get this. I'm going to just show you what happens. This should be a flash in the pan because I haven't got the barrel loaded. So that's what would light the charge in the barrel.
Right.
You blow it out to make sure your vent hole's clear. You're welcome to pick up and touch anything.
Look at that bag.
I made this. This is my possible bag. It's rabbit fur. You can feel it's nice and soft. And it's got a suede inner bag. And I stitched the whole thing with sinew.
With what?
Sinew.
With
It's like it's a part of the animal.
Oh, okay.
It's like catgut.
Okay.
And then the mask is coyote.
Oh, okay.
So that's my flap. That's very cool.
And then just the leather strap.
Now a friend of mine braided that for me.
Yeah.
That was nice of him to do.
That's nice.
These are the different size musket balls. This would be for the rifle. It's a 54 caliber, so that's a 53 caliber round ball, and the pistol is a 44, so that's a 430 round ball.
Anyway, come here. I don't know what this is. It could hold the powder for the gun. You know, for this gun. And this, you know what this is? This is what you push the powder in with. And that's the ball that it shoots. You would go, oh, here, this is holds the powder. So, I don't know what that is, honey. But this holds the powder. You dump it in there. You put that in there.